All right. Can you hear me now? Yeah, the mic's on. What is going on? What's happening, y'all? If I sound a little bit out of breath, I was doing my pre workout, which is the pre workout to my TikTok workout that I do. Those that know. So, anyway, this is the only time I listen to videos or, what I'm saying, that I'm going to probably do reaction videos to. Plus, I got another project that I'm working on um, with reaction videos and whatnot. So, I'm really focused on that project. But I need to get back on here and do the things that built the channels up, like communicate with you guys, live streaming so you guys can talk, we can chop it up. But I came across this video. Now listen, this guy's channel right here, he does his thing, dating right. I normally try to wait like a day before I make a reaction video, but when I was listening to this, I had to, react to part of it at least. Listen, ladies, I'm gonna tell you something. And this is where the problem comes in about telling too much of your plans, and then the devil getting a hold to it and doing things. When I spoke about moving over there to Thailand, I just start watching. I can see a bird's eye view from things. And when I started speaking about it, and other guys, who were already doing it, so it was kind of the thing, the passport bro thing is getting popular. And when I decided to go over there, see, women are going to follow attractive men. I'm not here talking about on any element of the male movement, but women are going to follow attractive men. Okay. When you go to my TikTok, most of my likes are women, and most of them are attractive women. Women are going to find attractive men, and they're going to go where the attractive men are going. I'm not a fool to this. Okay. I've been dealing with this for a very long time. I have always been, one of the top tier guys in my, what I'm saying, in my age range. Whether it's looks, whether it's me being an engineer at a young age, making well over 100,000, always, and women orbit you. They find ways to orbit you. Now, I'm just gonna sum this up really quickly. It don't even matter what level of relationship they're in, they're going to orbit you. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? They're going to orbit you, study you. A lot of women that study me, they make counter content for their channels and stuff like that. It really don't matter to me. What I'm mainly speaking about is the women that are trying to position themselves for the men that are trying to make moves, right? I really feel like some of them are, some guys were thinking they were trying to hijack the passport bro movement when they started talking about being passport sis, but they don't want to call themselves that no more, because really most of them going over there don't want to do it to oppose the men that are going over there. They're going over there to try to catch one of the men that are there, that are going to move there. They're trying to get ahead of the game. I peep game on this. Like I said, back when I started talking about moving to Thailand, I started noticing content popping up in my feed from black women talking about moving around. I'm gonna leave the States. I want to move. And they start talking about Thailand and stuff like that. So this is what they do. They put themselves in proximity of you to complain about what you're doing. So, we're over there trying to escape the matrix. So now they're going to move over there, put themselves in proximity, because I'm telling you straight up right now, I'm ignoring all of you. Whatever country I decide to move to, because I really don't like the fact that y'all are like putting yourselves in position for men that y'all claim y'all don't even want, right? But I'm telling you ahead of time, I'm going to let the video play, but do not approach me if you are an American woman in Thailand or whatever country I move to. I'm going to repeat it. Do not approach me in any capacity. Lady, I don't even want you waving at me. Do you understand how serious I am about this? I have to, how much paperwork this is, man? Had to get another custody agreement order form because Hurricane Helena flooded, my extra room that had my stuff in. So that paperwork got flooded. I had to order that. That's a lot. I'm getting that kind of stuff from Maryland, man. It took me a while. I got to get that paperwork. I had to get my son's passport, mine, all this stuff. I got to do all this to find a woman. And you think that I'm going to go overseas and deal with you? Come on now, man. Man, we gotta really think about this, because y'all think everything's a game. You think everything is a game, and it's not. You've been online running your mouth, building up your little empires, and then with that money, you're gonna run overseas and try to catch a man. Yeah. Yeah, you've been going to school with all this extra funding that you get, grants and whatnot from the government, while talking about you don't need no man, and you're gonna run overseas and go look for the same black men that you can get in this country. I'm tired of y'all doing goofy stuff, man. I'm tired of it. So I'm telling you, I'm going over there for my peace. Don't bother me. I ain't gonna tell you again. Don't bother me.
Just be nice.
I'm finding it.
When people ask me how's the dating life in Thailand,
Joy has an experience been.
Girl. Okay, so
And how long have you been living in Thailand?
almost 14 years.
Do you date?
I do.
You do, okay.
The men that come out here, they're looking for something else. They're not looking for a wife. They're looking for fun.
Okay, I don't know what she's talking about as far as looking for fun, but she's doing a lot of observations, right? This is what I'm talking about, and you guys would find her attractive, so she could easily get a guy here in the States. I don't give a damn whether she's been living there 25 years. I don't care. I don't care. Leave and go to the States and find a man, right? They sit around and just watch and study you. They don't never, these women aren't approaching more likely those black men that are going over there. They're just orbiting them and then waiting on someone to go up to them. And when we don't, then it's all this, they're not looking for us. First of all, some of those guys may not care, but I'm specifically looking for something foreign to start over from scratch, where culturally we're different, and hopefully, according to their country, they're more in alignment with traditional values, and know that they're expecting that, and I'm expecting it as well. Not modern woman stuff where they're trying to restructure dating and tell you what you should tolerate and what you should allow them to do and how they should be able to dress any kind of way they want, and the bodies don't matter. You're allowed to have that perspective. You are allowed to. I have no problem with that, but don't bring that stupid low IQ shit over this way. Don't do that. Okay? Because a lot of you don't want to really get in my comment section, because I'm going to cut you down. I'm gonna cut you down because all that stuff is just low IQ, regurgitated, babbling nonsense. That's all that it is. But I'm just gonna say it again. Don't bother me when I go to Thailand or whatever country I end up. Don't approach me. Don't bother me. I'm telling you straight up right now.
If you're looking for a serious relationship, maybe not. But if you're looking for a good time, somebody to hang out with.
I wanted to ask this question. What does it mean when men who have the license to love you chooses not to? Hear me out. Living in Asia, dating for Black women feels almost non-existent. You're usually mostly fetishized, in my experience. Per the stories I've heard, I've not actively been dating out here. But the reality,
man, I hope that music isn't gonna get me flagged.
Is you're living in Asia.
Smash that like button.
And with most Eastern cultures outside of the West, outside of US, Canada, a lot of these people date based on family connections and stuff, or family preferences. And so there seems to me in my mind like a barrier to being able to date whoever you're attracted to and connect with. And so like my experience when it comes to seeing Black men here is that although they have the license to, they generally are not interested in you. So what does it mean when the men who have no barrier to love don't pick you? Pretty dark stuff.
It means nothing. It means you need to move around. I don't care what feminine BS spiritual crap you try to spin it. What men have a lock to your love and choose not to use it? The Black man. And I'm over here and I'm available and I'm looking around, because that's all they do is they observe, right? They just sit there and watch and then run back to TikTok and make a video. I'm observing, Ryan, and they just seem to want like Asian women and not like a Black woman. No shit, Sherlock. If I wanted a Black woman, I'm gonna get her from the States. You know, I'm gonna get her where her native land. What? Listen, for you to run overseas and look for a black man, what kind of leftover are you? What kind of leftover are you? You're the most safe here in the States. They give you all kind of EBT, government housing, grants for school. You're treated like you're on this you're in a different class than men. Right? The algorithms push your bullshit, barely can speak proper English asses to the top of the fucking algorithm. Why in the world would you go anywhere else but here? See, what it is y'all love to feel exclusive. You love to feel like, oh, I'm getting like, I got to show everyone that I am able to move around. I got to brag about that. And I got to get a man that can do it as well. And all this weird stuff, man. Right? Because you want to feel like you're better than you are. And you want to feel like you qualify for men that you really don't. If the men are leaving the country, I don't think that you're putting it in proper perspective. Okay? I have land here. I'm going to have a house built here. My family's here. I know nothing about that country. I'm studying up on it as much as I can, learn the language, but I know nothing. But I'm going to still risk it all with my son to get the hell out of here so that I can breathe without the government on my neck, trying to destroy me and take my money every way they can, right? Destroy my body, mind, and soul, and take my money every way they can. And then women that's acting oblivious to what's going on around them with this goofy ass government. And then they're doing their thing too. They're doing their big one too. I mean, STD rates are sky high. Yeah. Y'all over here at an obesity rate that's highest than it's ever been. Debt out of this world. More bodies than your soul knows what to do with. The fuck? The fuck? And you wondering why I'm getting out of here? Why I'm working out? Why is he working out like he's about to go to war? Nigga, I am at war. Just because you can't see it, don't listen. They starting wars. They looking for a way to shut down the traveling. Okay. Look at it big picture wise. Men are moving around, bro. We keep this damn country rolling. If we keep moving around too much, they're going to find a way to stop us. I don't care how they orchestrate it. They're going to try to find a way to stop us. Why you think I'm trying to hurry up and get out? They working on it. They working overtime. We got to stop these niggas from moving around. They moving around too much. They going to mess around, put all the money, invest all the money. They got to get you looped up and being stuck in a country with a bunch of leftover women where you can't travel or you can't move around. So you're like, well, shit, I guess I'll fuck one of these bitches. I mean, shit, I can't get out of the country. And then you stuck. That's the whole thing that these women liked anyway, how we didn't have the money or the means or the kind of jobs to move around. So they knew we'd have to take one of them. So they're like, well, I'll just be the best presenting trash. And he'll have to take me. He has no other option. That's not the case. That's not the case anymore. And I'm just seeing things moving too much. It's just like a lot of chaos going on right now in the country. Men are trying to move around and get up out of here. The whole country just tornadoes, hurricanes, crazy rain, hail in the middle of the summer, weird shit going on, trying to get some wars started up. Men are just like, we're focused. We're like, bro, I got to just stack my bread, do what I got to do, get my mind right, start going on vacations or move overseas and just get the turmoil. We don't want to see your stinking asses over there. Okay, I'm just going to sum it up with that and let the video play a little bit more, but we don't want to see you over there, man. I had to go through a divorce and I can't even start dating because there's so much trash out here. And then there's social media with their propaganda flipping the script, right? They're calling it a men loneliness epidemic. No, it's men going their own way epidemic. Men passport broing epidemic. It's a woman loneliness epidemic. That's why these funky ass fucks get online, no matter how much money they have, makeup, and how pretty, they're whining about men every day. Listen to them. It don't matter what level they're at, if they're a therapist, if they're a model, if they're an actress, it don't matter. They got some slick shit to say about men every day. You're supposed to have it. You got it all. The looks, the money, the clout. What's the problem? Why are you bashing men? Why you find a way to tell men we need? If they're not bashing you directly, it's the indirect bashing, which is telling grown men what we need to do. 5 ways to tell that she likes you. I don't give a fuck. 5 ways to tell she's giving you signals. I don't give a fuck. 5 signs that you're not noticing. I don't give a fuck. Who cares what she's doing? Ain't nobody worried about her. Y'all keep thinking that you're just like 1 in a million. No, you're 1 of a million. What's wrong with you? You get online all the time. Half dudes are gay, and then the other half of that are married. And then, so there's a very small sector of available men. And all of y'all out here looking for what you can get. Come on, what are we doing? Who do you think you're fooling? Everywhere attractive men are moving around to, y'all are finding problems with it, right? Because you're not really going after the gamer community, because you probably don't think I'm a gamer. No, I am. But there's a time and a place for everything. I got to get this money, man. I got to move. But that's all I used to do when I was married. It's not all I used to do, but that's, to keep me home. You know what I'm saying? I used to play games with my coworkers and my friends and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love playing games. So I'm going to start back doing that again, but I can't do it right now. But if I start gaming, it's going to be a thing for y'all to game. Whatever attractive men are doing, it becomes a thing. Fitness. Attractive men are getting into fitness. Y'all won't sit down about fitness now. All women used to do was lift light and do legs. Now they're doing everything.